Say hello to Jackson, a citizen of the wealthiest country the world has ever known. And yet, he's clothed in handouts.
The moral test of a society is what it does for its children. Childhood poverty is one of the biggest issues for young kids today. Children who live in poverty have a much higher risk of health, school, and social issues that can make them sicker, die earlier, be less successful, and less able to be a part of the American dream. A principal issue is education and cognitive effects on children. As American Psychological describes it, poverty and dropouts are inextricably connected to the three primary settings affecting healthy child and adolescent development: families, schools, and communities. This problem starts soon after the child is born. The stress of poverty has been shown in dozens of studies to affect early brain development and later abilities in school. Childhood poverty also affects how children and young adults interact with each other. Children who grow up in poverty have more problems with attention and aggression, and are less likely to do well in basic subjects such as math and reading. The extent of the problem is pervasive in almost every major public school in lower-income communities. These children are also more likely to be labeled as ADHD, learning difficulties, and more likely to drop out of school, thus contributing to the school-to-prison pipeline. One of the major causes of growing up in poverty is how it affects the front of the brain. The brain is responsible for cause and effect, not realizing that their actions today, in the classroom and at home, have long-term consequences. Health effects of persistent child poverty can span a child's entire lifetime. They have a higher chance of dying before their first birthday. They are more likely to get injured and die from accidents. As they grow older, are more likely to get the most common causes of death in adulthood, such as obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. A study from Virginia Commonwealth University showed that a child born in the most impoverished area of Philadelphia will die 20 years sooner than a child born in more wealthy parts. What do we do to address this ongoing issue? Raising federal minimum wage to $10.10 per hour will reduce U.S. child poverty by 40%. Investing in the earliest years with home visiting programs, early childhood education like pre-K for all, and supporting low-income mothers with paid maternity leave. Investing in lower-income neighborhoods by improving housing and schools and ensuring that all children have the basic necessities to thrive. There are many places that offer food supplies and shelter. A couple organizations are food pantries, Children's Hunger Alliance, Oxfam America, and the Hunger Project. These groups make it a little easier for people with low income to receive food. They also try to raise awareness about poverty and try to encourage people to go out and help. Children are the future of our society. Our future is at risk when almost a quarter of children live in poverty. Without a concerted effort from decision makers, politicians, organizations that care for young children and teens, and the public, the foundation of our society, the children we are supposed to care for, will crumble. Speak up on the issue of childhood poverty, because children themselves don't have a voice. Each and every American has a stake in this issue, and if we do not act now, we will have a sicker, more troubled, and more costly population in the future. Volunteer at a child-centered activities. Give time and money to organizations that care for vulnerable children. Stay informed about the issues that face impoverished children. Vote for politicians that place children first in the future. Hold a child's hand when they are sad or scared and give them constant praise at their accomplishments. Look a child in the eye with love and compassion, because you are looking at the future.